Alright, time to do an update on what's been going on. Okay, so we all know how the situation is with the gun crisis, the ammo crisis, the pandemic, the political situation, which I think also is a problem here. So, last year I got a bunch of stuff done. 6.5 Carcano, extremely popular with the large influx of weapons coming in. Okay, and then all of a sudden everybody bought these guns, everybody went to look for ammo, wasn't that popular. Stores didn't stock it because they didn't sell much, but whatever was available, and it was made by a few companies, gone. And now we're also in the middle of the worst gun and ammo crisis that I've seen in the past 40 years. So now you're double screwed on that one. Okay, but I was able to get some stuff out to people. Okay, I tried to send things to as many people as I could. Okay, but for me to continue offering any of these common calibers, that's done. I'm totally out. I know every now and again I get emails, but I'm out, and I doubt I'll be able to do anything for like up to a year. It's starting to get a little bit better, but it's basically things like steel cased ammo and 9mm for the popular calibers you're seeing. Some stuff does pop up, but it's extremely expensive. Reloading tools are non-existent, okay? So I won't be able to go on making different calibers that are very popular and people have asked for. And that, to me, they're common calibers. So that's ended. There's nothing I can really do for you after this point until this situation's remedied, and I doubt anything will be able to be done until sometime next year, okay? But, as you've seen, after the smoke settled, I got done what I could get done and went as far as I can go, and there's no more. So I started reorganizing, and I'm going to go into my more specialized, obsolete, and rare calibers, because I do have enough materials to work on some of those, but I'm talking amounts. Of course, the cost of the ammunition is going to be much higher, but amounts of a few hundred rounds of each caliber. I can do that with material on hand. Okay, I'm not making thousands or like with the Carcano. If I could have made 5,000 rounds of Carcano ammo, I could have sold 5,000 rounds of Carcano ammo. And another thing, speaking of which, I used to go on YouTube because of high exposure. That's how I contact my subscribers and people in general, even people that don't really follow the channel. If I mention, hey, I got this, okay, I get replies. Well, YouTube's kind of cracking down on that with anything to do with firearms, reloading, or anything else. And as y'all guys all know, I got burned for a week, okay? So what I decided to do, and see, it's a weird thing. I have to use YouTube to reach out to you. But to discuss things in detail and go over stuff, we're going to have to go to MeWe, okay? And now, I set up 2 pages on MeWe. A general one called the Cobra 49 Refugee Camp, and that's just anything and everything about guns and stuff there. I made a specific one for the Carcano because there is a large group of people that don't want to hear about antique guns or black powder pistols. They're only interested in the Carcano rifles, reloading for them, and whenever they can get their hands on ammo. So there is a separate page to help kind of streamline that, okay? This video is not going to have a comment section, okay? I'm going to turn that off. There will be 2 links to them 2 pages on MeWe. You can open a MeWe account, it's free. Click on the link, answer the questions to get into the private groups. Now these are private groups you must ask to enter. And generally, I really haven't turned down anyone other than somebody sent it without answering any of the questions, so I denied them. okay? Answer the questions, get in the group. The refugee camp, the general one I just checked, is like 75 members, and it's almost the same on the Carcano. I got a big turnout in 1 week. I mean, a lot of people joined, okay? And what's going to happen is now, like you've seen in my videos there, I was doing my spring cleaning. And I do have some components I'm not going to use. 115 grain 9mm bullets for the 9mm Luger. I have an excess of them. I'm not going to use them. I'd rather turn them into cash and use the money to go and work on something else. Now I did the Era's Gone bullet molds, and I still have some of the Johnston & Dow 44 caliber bullets. The 36s and the other ones I was offering are gone. People grabbed them up. Okay, and I have a lot of 22 caliber, 55 grain Hornet A full metal jacket military style bullets for 5.56. So any of your AR-15 fans, you need some bullets. All of these things have a posting on the MeWe site in the refugee camp where I explain what I got there. And then you just go there, contact me or send me a message, and we can discuss this without worrying about being shut down, violating policies or whatever. Okay, so you guys got to try to use what I'm setting up, because we can just go there and talk, just like regular people, and nobody's going to come in and go, hey, that's not allowed by Rule 57 and a half and blah, 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 so we're going to shut down your video and close your account. Okay, that's why I set this up. And you are also free there to discuss, post, ask questions, or if you got something you need to trade or sell, put it the hell on there. There are some people doing this. This is why I set this up. Okay, so just the common calibers I'm not going to be able to do anymore for the rest of the year. So all you Carcano guys and guys looking for the Jap rounds and that, I'm sorry. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, like I showed in the video, I went through all the stuff I had and looked at the supplies I got. Now, some of those cases for making these oddball cartridges that I have to do, and the ones I am working on, are the 8x50R for the Austrian straight pull rifles. I did have the video up about the 7.62 French long, okay, for the pistols. That one I'm explaining to you, and that one is kind of easy because you can get all the little special tools and stuff off the shelf, and you can buy the bullet mold I'm using off the shelf. Okay, if you don't cast, maybe once I get caught up with things, I'll make some of the extra bullets and I can, get you the bullets. Okay, and then you just go and reload. I've had inquiries and people sending me emails also asking about the Swiss Vetterli rounds. Now, I made some up and I sold them out pretty quick, and then nobody asked for 6 or 7 months. Now I got 4 or 5 people, so I may do a run of like 100 rounds of the Vetterli, 100 rounds of the Italian Vetterli. I had one individual ask, maybe 2. And see, there's a lot of work that goes into making these cartridges, because all the bullets are generally custom cast by myself. You have to go through and make the cases, which you lose some, and it's tedious work, and there's days and days involved. And then I'll go and make so much, and then nobody wants to buy them. Okay, and I don't like letting ammo sit for a year or 2 years and then trying to sell, so it's kind of, if there's an interest and I know people will look, I'll make some. Okay, so the Swiss Vetterli, the Italian Vetterli, because they both use the same parent case, so I just might as well, got the machinery set up and running it, just do it. Those are coming up. I do want to finish the 8x50R. I'm going to work on that today. And if I run into a snag, I'll just stop, but I'll say something about it. The other ones I'll work on here in the next couple of weeks. Then there was another request for another odd cartridge, the 6.5 Yedya 2 or whatever it is, for those 71 Mausers that got converted down in Uruguay or something. Okay. And there's some problems there, but I'm going to try to iron them out, but it may be problematic. And getting the forming dies is just about impossible and is like a $200 ordeal here, so something like that's a tough nut to crack. But I'm working on all of this stuff first, get caught up, because I can. I have the stuff here, I don't have to get anything, I just have to work on it. And then that way people requesting these items, I can kind of, because they've been doing it in the middle of all this rush with the Carcanos stuff and the other calibers, I haven't been able to work on these. So that's the game plan. Okay, now I showed a picture, cast bullets. A lot of people are asking me just for the cast bullets. I went and did a bunch of 6.5 Carcano because I'm going to test the Vetterli rifles that are calibered in this with this caliber. Okay, so I've had a lot of requests for cast bullets for the Carcano. I did some black powder ones, henceforth the soft lead. Now I changed it over. I did the French long, and probably maybe in a week or so I will start producing the 6.5 Carcano cast bullets. Go to the pages. I will post it on the pages. That's why I formed them. Okay? And I will say, hey, I got cast bullets ready. Okay, and then that way, you go, hey, how much? And I can tell you, and there's no restrictions, no BS, yes or no. Okay, so that's what I'm doing as far as reloading stuff. Now, because I've acquired a numerous amount of things in my collection, and a lot of times in making custom ammo, the reason I will have 4 or 5 examples of a certain type of rifle is because on a lot of the older guns you will run into a problem where the cartridge I make fits in one rifle. I start sending it out to people and they're telling me that this cartridge does not fit in their gun. So what I do is I need 5 examples, make something that I make sure fits into each and every single one. So if there's any variances or differences, once I get it perfected, then I no longer need all those examples. So I will be making, and this is another thing, I will make a separate video covering the obsolete ammo and what I'm working on and the progress, and explain I'm going to have some policy changes about like making the Swiss ammo and this and that. So all of that will be explained in that video, so look for it. Okay. I've made some Carcano reloading videos. Those are going to go up. When I was reloading that, I discussed dies, this and that. So that is going to be going up also. The videos are made. And they will be posted on YouTube, and then they'll be tied in to the private page. Okay? Then, when I want to thin out the collection, or what I'm going to end up selling in terms of firearms, I will make a video, show you the guns, then I will go list pictures on MeWe of the guns, and if it's something you're interested in, you can contact me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow my viewers and subscribers the first shot at them, okay? The last time I did this, I did not sell one single firearm to anyone who was subscribed to my channel. The guns were eventually sold on other platforms or by other means, okay? Be it going to gun shows or something listed on the gun broker, okay? So you guys get the first crack. If you're interested, I'll explain it to you, and that's how we'll do it. And if you're not, fine, okay, no big deal. So that's what I got coming up here. Okay, so I do have some things. Go to the page and see what I have ready that I can ship to you, this week. if you're interested in it. I will be listing more stuff there. I will be listing and tying in videos connected to different things. And I will make a video on YouTube for what I'm working on in terms of the obsolete ammunition. This is stuff that I have to form or brass. This is not, I go get a component, reload it, so no. This is a different ball game, and you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll do one on the gun thinning and just show you what I'm thinking or contemplating on trying to get rid of. And I'll try to keep everyone updated on what's going on. But that's it for now. So, you know, go down to the links, get on the pages, and in that way you could go to a private group and you're free to discuss without worry about any kind of violating policy or anything like that, and nobody will shut down or remove your posts, videos, or questions. Okay? All right, guys, thanks.